Welcome to Mishna study Masachat Bikkurim Perek Aleph Mishnah Vav. Over here in this Mishnah, we're continuing the people that bring Bikurim but don't recite the declaration. And now we're moving into an area, a little more of a gray area. We'll see a mahloket, right? Before we spoke about people that definitely don't recite. Over here we're going to have a mahloket whether or not they can recite. So a person purchases 2 trees in his friend's property. Now, he purchased 2 trees. Did he purchase the land with that or no? So we know if you buy 3 trees, then everyone agrees, even Hachamim will agree, that that's considered. You bought 3 trees, so you also bought the land with that. 2 trees is a safek, right? And when it comes to a safek, right, we're going to say that when it comes to mekach or memkar, it's not going to be considered a sale as if he sold that land with it. He just sold the trees themselves. Now, a person bought these 2 trees, and he has fruits that grew on these 2 trees. Does that count as it grew on, just trees, or did it grow on his property, right? Did it grow on his land, right? It has to be from the land, right? From the adama. So Rabbi Meir Omer, Rabbi Meir says 2 trees is enough to be considered that you own the property as well, where the trees are on. Tanakama says mevi ve'eno kore, right? First, Tanakama says you don't say it at all because you at least for 3 trees in order for it to be considered buying property with it. And Rabbi Meir says mevi ve'kore, right? You bring it and you read as well, because according to Rabbi Meir, he says 2 trees is enough to be considered as if you put the land itself. Halacha is not like Rabbi Meir. Yabat Shama and Ma'yan, right? Why? Because it's a safek. It's still a safek whether or not it's considered a purchase, and you need to know for sure that it's yours in order to say the declaration. Yavat Ma'ayan v'niktzat sa'ilan. If the ma'ayan itself, right, the spring that was irrigating the field, dried out, v'niktzat sa'ilan, or the tree was cut down, right? Rambam over here says even if it's after you pick the fruits, right? You pick the fruits and then the water spring dried out. So now there's no water spring for the fruits that you already picked, right? Other Mefashim say no. This is talking about, before you picked it. I mean, even after you picked it, this ma'ayan dried out. Mevi ve'eno kore, right? You can bring these fruits, but you cannot read, right? Because you don't have a land. You don't have land anymore. Rabbi Yehuda says no. You go ahead and you read it as well, right? Because you have, you still have property, right? But again, Rabbi Yehuda is not halacha. Right? We say in general, you're supposed to go bring your bikurim from Shavuot until Sukkot, until Hag. Right? That's when you're supposed to bring it and read, right? And read the declaration. Right? Because that's when the simcha is, that's when you rejoice, right? Really until Sukkot. Sukkot we say was right? That's in Sukkot time. So up until Sukkot, you're rejoicing, right? It's the season. Afterwards, what do you do? So from then until Hanukkah time, right, mid-December, mevi ve'eno kore. Then you bring those fruits, but you don't say the declaration, right? It's this in-between state. Rabbi Yehuda says no, it's still considered a simcha even afterwards. Halacha is not like him.